What a blessing. Thank you, seller. And yes, I bought one. I'm super excited. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to get my hands on one of these. I love how pretty she looks. I love her dress. I love her hair. Her face up is super cute. She is fire. He, however, I do not really like him. I'm not going to lie. Maybe if somebody, I don't know, I'm going to have to look online to see if anybody really did one of him turned out like looking cute, fire, badass face up, because honestly, I'm not a big fan of his face up, and I'm not really a big fan of his frame. I wish they would have made him a little taller for this edition. And I honestly, truly believe that Monster High should consider making taller dolls and also shorter, thicker dolls and shorter, thinner dolls. And the reason being is because most people want articulated dolls, and they've been producing beautiful fashions and beautiful dolls for many years now. And they need to just switch to what Barbie is doing, which is completely going from your stereotypical Barbie to all-inclusive Barbie. So I think that they need to be all-inclusive body for these. I would have liked to seen a Frankenstein. I'm sorry if I said that right. It would have been nice to see, a Frankenstein that was taller, more attractive. By that I mean a more sculpted face, more detailed eyes. I don't know. I hope that if they do a re-release of this, or maybe like a more expensive collector's edition or a different rendition of this, that they take all of these points into consideration, because that's why I kind of went and started buying BJDs when this entire time I could have been collecting Mattel. And the reason is I don't like stiff doll bodies. What's the point of buying a doll if I can't pose her in the outfit or in the ensemble? I don't want her to just stand straight. I might want her to sit. I might want one in a wheelchair. I might want, and not necessarily damage my doll's head and face up, or rip her hair out or distort her hairstyle to get her on a body that can do that. I'm like, for that, I might as well just get BJDs, because naturally I like to be creative with my dolls and I like them to be accessorized and shit, and I don't want a doll that I can't pose, So yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. I mean, I know that they have play lines. I know that a lot of these dolls are play lines, but if this is a collector's item, I think that many of us adult collectors want doll bodies that can move. Now, I can't speak for everyone. Maybe not everyone feels that way. Maybe somebody's like, well, I'm not going to play with it. I'm just going to pull it out the box and sit it up. But what if one day you did want to pose her? People change every day. You can wake up a whole brand spanking new person the next day. Granted, you may have those habits, but you might just be walking a different path today. We don't always take the same road home. And so what if one day you just look at her and you're like, man, too bad she's not able to sit with her legs crossed, holding her palm under her chin, looking kind of like sassy. I don't know. I always felt that way. And now that I'm looking into collecting solely Mattel, I can't just say solely Mattel. I will take that back, because if I see a BJD that's fire, I'm going for her. But so far, I have been focusing on collecting only Mattel. So I just want to see more from them. I'm rooting for them. They won that lawsuit against Bratz. Bratz was killing them. But honestly, when I go back in time and I look at a Bratz doll, I see a lot of things that were fire back in the day. But if they were to bring that back, they too need to switch to something a little different, like different body shapes, different body sizes, and not compromise on the quality of their plastic. Because that's another thing that I noticed. I bought a Kumi Ulala, and the quality of the plastic that they used way different than that original. I don't know if maybe they mixed the plastic with vinyl. It has a way different feel and look to it. And so I stopped right there. I was like, I don't want another reproduction doll from the Bratz line ever again. I'm done. I ended up giving that one to my daughter. I appreciate the poster. I haven't had a Bratz poster in a very long time, but I don't need to buy a doll for your poster. If I buy the doll, it's because I'm expecting the quality to be there. And the reproduction doll, the 2020, I think it's 2022 or 2023, Ooh La La Cumi doll feels like shit. Her dress doesn't fit her. Her hat doesn't fit her. Her skin doesn't, like her head tone doesn't match the body. The plastic seems really see-through, thin, and cheap. I mean, this isn't a comeback at all. And I know that they recently released some fashion-esque looking ones. Maybe those don't have this quality issue, but it made me realize that I don't want that old as much as I thought I did. I want to see a new, improved, new, that's interesting, fun, that's animated, that's different shapes, different sizes, different colors, different styles, different textures. And, I want to see something different. And I feel like Monster High can bring that. And I totally love this Skullector line. I love it. When I have $10, I'm even thinking about buying a membership just to see what kind of notifications I'm going to be getting from them, because I think it's really important. I missed out on The Shining. I don't remember getting a notification from that. I'm really disappointed because I want one, and now I may have to pay a crazy, insane scalper price for one. I love twins. I'm a Gemini. I need twins in my life, and I missed out on that, but I was able to score this, and I'm super happy.